Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about My Hero Academia, which is on chapter 396. Now, this chapter right here, it looks like to me things are getting a little interesting depending on the situation. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it. All Might remembers the words of what Night Eye told him. Night Eye warned All Might, if you keep continuing down this path, you will encounter a villain who will freaking give you a unspeakably gruesome death. And All Might realizes that this is the time to show that if that prophecy is still in play, then this is the moment of truth. We have to it that it tells a timeline like 20 minutes before the Toga Twices disappeared, All Might was fighting All for One, and therefore All Might screams out, "I am here," and he uses a whole bunch of support items, and he remembers the time of what his master asked him, like, you can still see me smile, and All Might ends up having an Iron Man looking like armor called Armored All Might, you know? He even tells Hercules to start filming, you know? He says, okay, I'm on the way, you know? And we have All Might gets ready to fight against All for One once more, but in an armored version of support items. We have to it that La Brava, who apparently hears about this, gets ready to stream the entire thing. Tsukauchi remembers what All Might was trying to do, that he plans to support them with that kind of body, and freaking Tsukauchi was really angry about this and upset because All Might, no matter what support items you have, without a quirk, you're no match for that freaking demon. We had Tsukauchi tries to tell La Brava to cut the feed because what you're showing everyone right now is the gruesome murder of a retired hero in just a few minutes, no, by seconds before All for One reaches Izuku Midoriya. And All for One, thinking in his mind, knowing that the hatred is infecting his mind, he's thinking in his mind, you know, you've been the greatest hindrance in my damn life, you know, but you are also the best toy to play with. And right now you're trying to stall me, and it's stupid, but why the hell are you smiling? And this causes All for One to engage against All Might in total anger and madness, you know? The freaking effect All for One had was just hilarious. I'm thinking, I can't wait to see this freaking anime because it's just hilarious how he's just so angry, yet he's like, what the hell are you trying to do, you know? And we have to it that, All Might charges at All for One while All for One launches a powerful light projectile attack which apparently decimated the many buildings of the city, you know? While it made a giant explosion and ends up being destroyed, we had to it that the Hercules armor warned them that your integrity has been depleted by 66%, and another attack like that, you won't survive another hit. We had to it that that All for One pretty much sacrificed his arm, which apparently he's trying to regenerate it. He ends up saying, you know, one for all is the reason why you can fight like that at all, you know? And we have to it that the support items that All Might has right now is coming into play. He ends up saying Black Whip, Charge Bolt whatsoever, and we have to All for One is getting damaged up a bit and realizing that his regeneration is the electricity is interfering with the regeneration. We had to All Might ends up using real lens cellophane with the items he has on him, you know? And we had to it that All Might says that he's been studying about All for One for a while now, you know? We had to it All Might is using everything in his support items and using the moves of what Class 1A has been using a lot lately to do some damage, you know? We had to All Might knows about how All for One fights, you know, etc. And we see to it that that we get to see a scene with Melissa. Yes, you heard me. Melissa is in this chapter watching possibly All Might's fight against All for One. Hopefully the items he's using will be very valuable, will be enough to fight against All for One, you know? And we had to it All Might remembers how All Might remembers the time how he fought against All for One, and then he had to flee to America whatsoever, and that because of that in that land he formed a bond, and he will use the gifts bestowed upon himself and smash All for One once and for all, you know? And of course All Might remembers how Suguuchi became his best friend whatsoever, and we get to see All Might unleashing a shoot style smash against All For One. And All Might says, you should know that I never go into a fight thinking I will lose, etc. So I don't know how All Might's gonna win this. Well, we all know that possibly, it's gonna happen. That's if Horikoshi's gonna troll us like this. That All Might is pretty much going to die. I mean, if he could at least manage to take down All For One, which is highly unlikely depending on the situation, how he makes it count whatsoever, unless he has help, there's no way that All Might's gonna win. I mean, he may be stalling him for a few seconds at most, or even minutes, but this says 20 minutes before the Toga Twices disappeared. We don't really know how it turned out. But all I know is I don't think All Might's gonna survive this. I'm just gonna be honest, unless Horikoshi decides to plot armor the guy to death, I don't know. Because it is what it is. I don't know how, like I said, it's gonna turn out nicely, but it'll turn out bad depending on the situation, but who knows. Anyways, yeah, pretty much All Might's going all in, risking his own life, with a bunch of support items, and they're already in a very bad shape right now, etc. So we'll see how this turns out, see if he could actually buy enough time. But I highly doubt he'll be able to buy all the time he needs to be able to, give Deku, our hero Izuku Midoriya, the time to possibly save Shigaraki. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.